who is currently working as a vice chairman in Kanpur Institute of Technology and has been working here since last 16 years. We would like to have his thoughts on its institute and education industry. He will also share us some USPs of KIT and how it is an apt choice for students. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Yeah.
How are
Based,
you?
I'm good, sir. Based on your experience in the education industry, please tell us what makes it the best industry to work in.
So, this is like you understand that India holds a very important place in the global education industry, and India has one of the largest networks of higher education institutions in the world. There is still a lot of potential for the further development in the education system. Now, when you see that because of the COVID-19, there would be more people who would be staying back inside the country rather than going outside the country. The regional effect would be higher. So the effort of creating a larger infrastructure at the regional levels is very, very important. We have almost 500 million population who is in the age bracket of 5 to 24 years, and this provides a great opportunity for the education sector. And education sector has seen a lot of reforms and improved financial outlays in recent years that could possibly transform India into a knowledge den. With human resource increasingly gaining significance in the overall development of the country, development of education infrastructure is expected to remain the key focus in the current decade. So in this scenario, infrastructure investment in the education sector is likely to go up considerably in the current decade. Moreover, availability of the English-speaking tech-educated talent, democratic governance, and a strong legal and intellectual property protection framework are enablers for the world-class educational imparting systems and its development. So, and there's a lot of online focus also. So, the entire framework of intellectual property education, physical education and online education has to be a continuous investment in the infrastructure of the education which we are imparting.
What is your philosophy of leadership? How would you describe your leadership style?
Actually, I feel that there's no defined philosophy, but yes, there are 2 pointers which I'd like to narrate over here. One is, I think results are the prime importance for me, and second is that people fail because, but processes should keep on working. So the organization should be more, the leadership should be more on process oriented rather than on the people. So I generally focus on getting the job done, and that makes me somewhat a little autocratic, though, which I never want to become. I try defining the work and the roles required, put structures in place, and plan, organize, and monitor work. I, as a leader, also love to perform key tasks such as creating and maintaining standards for performance. I believe to include possible stakeholders to make the final decisions, which include my team members, my think tank, my members who encourage creativity and empowerment of the team members. My objective had been to make the colleagues and juniors to understand their worth and live up to interest of KIT as a workplace by owing answerability. So every individual of the team and the think tank has to be answerable for their results and their performance. because participation takes time. Maybe this approach can be of slow decision making, but the result is often good. I find this approach can be most suitable when working as a team is essential, and when quality is equally more important than efficacy or productivity. So the focus, I again reiterate that the focus is on the results and the processes.
So, how do you tend to establish world-class education at Kanpur Institute of Technology?
So at Kanpur Institute of Technology, we are very open to everyone, and we are welcoming always the suggestions. We follow the corporate practice, the corporate ethics, which parallels a world-class higher educational system in which a student should be considered as a client or customer and should be respected and satisfied, which the customer-centered approaches rather than institution-centered. So that's a thought behind that. The educational system has basically two sides of the coin. One is the customer, and the other is the service provider. So we as a service provider should take care of our clients and customers, and should work in the interest of the students. We at KIT strives to be one of the trusted, certified, and caring institutions that have the resources required and the core mission of ensuring that the students, I'll again call them customers, acquire the knowledge, skills, abilities, and dispositions that they need to achieve their individual goals and to maximize their contribution to society. They have to be ultimately delivered what they have looked for, or when they had taken the admission, they had certain dreams and aspirations or expectations from the organization, from the educational institution, and we try to cater to every need of their to match their expectations. So we are very open to all their suggestions and deliver on them.
Please enlighten the users of Collegedunia.com that why Kanpur Institute of Technology is an apt choice for students.
So KIT had been the leading educational group of India, especially the North India, and since its inception in 2004, we had been successfully shouldering the monumental responsibility of producing capable technocrats and managers. Institute has been founded by a group of IIT alumni, which is very rare pan India. I think very few institutes have been. So we carry a vision of everything to be perfect and well delivered from IIT to KIT, and KIT is counted among the top-rated technical institutes of North India. We are only private college in Kanpur city, which is so promoted by IIT alumni, and probably, one out of two or three in the entire UP. So this in a decade, KIT has evolved as a symbol of quality, technical and professional education dedicated to nurture the talents and aspirations of the bright youth of nation. KIT, Kanpur Institute of Technology, has been promoted by the Society Indus Technical Education Society and affiliated to AICT, approved by AICT, approved by PCI, and affiliated to AKTU, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Technical University, for BTech, BPharm, MBA, MCA, MTech courses, fine arts, fashion, and BVOC courses. And we are also affiliated to CSGM University and Board of Technical for different programs like Polytechnic and D Pharma, BBA, BCA, and we have just started a few other courses like BSc in Biotechnology, Microbiology, and also BTech in Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning. So we are completely government recognized by center as well as state, and ranked as top in academic excellence by India's major news agencies and publications like The Week, Outlook India, India Today, Chagran Publications, and Times of India. We have the state-of-the-art infrastructure, fully Wi-Fi campus, and we have majorly invested in our human resource, that is the faculty, the teaching resources. Our trio of excellent corporate interaction, brilliant students, and industry oriented studies has resulted in excellent placement records from past 5 consecutive years. Value addition courses in house personality enhancement programs through reputed panels of corporate training partners in our high tech campus facility not only help guaranteeing the success of the students but sets benchmark the educational quality in a northern India. We provide a congenial learning atmosphere in our lush green, pollution-free campus of 25-acre on the highway, very prominent and located within the municipal limits of Kanpur city. And we are nurturing dreams and building professionals. Uh, so I mean, I would say that users of Collegedunia would definitely see a lot of benefits uh, of applying or taking education or seeking their education from Kanpur Institute of Technology, and this would definitely enhance their learning skills as well as their market value after they pass out from the education institute.
What has been your major setback of the biggest hurdle you have faced as the vice chairman of Kanpur Institute of Technology, if any?
In this way, I had been little lucky. I didn't have to face sort of extreme major setbacks, I would call it, or the hurdle. But yes, there had been a routine, small setbacks, which with my own learned managerial skills and network of relations of from IIT, and as well as uh, being apart from, I mean, I hardly face the uh, extreme level of challenges, yes, but the methodical way and problem solving skills which are ingrained in me by my parents, my alma mater of IIT Kanpur. I think it helped me in taking care of these challenges, and the ups and downs are being part and parcel of our lives, which I know I will be able to handle with cooperation of my team, a very capable and strong team, and they some of the members of those team are had been working with us from 2004, the inception of KIT. So they have become part and parcel of all ups and downs and the challenges, and we are able to actually take care and work in the interest of the students to uh, to grow the organization as well as to provide the service to the student. So thank you so much for this completely my alma mater, my parents, my elders, and Almighty for taking care of these challenges in my life.
Vice chairman's positions requires intense time management. How do you manage your time?
I think I read somewhere that the more thought you invest into setting priorities before you begin a task, the faster you'll get the important things done. So, as a key person at KIT Kanpur, I try fixing and allocating my prioritization based on age-old ninja technique ABCD method. Here's how it works. So you start with a list of everything you have to do for the coming day. Think on paper. Once you have a list of all the tasks you must complete, start the ABCDE method. A items are most important. This is a task for which there can be serious consequences of if you fail to do it. If you have more than one A task, you prioritize these tasks by A1, A2, A3, and so on. Then B items only have minor consequences, and this means that someone may be unhappy or inconvenienced if you don't do it, but it is nowhere as important as task A. So the rule is that you should never do a B task when there is an A task left undone. C tasks have no consequences, but could be valuable for the organization, and they fall later than A and B. So if you have anything left over in A or B, then you should not touch C. And D is for delegate. AD activity is something that you can delegate to someone else. The rule is that you should delegate everything that you possibly can do other people. This frees up more time for you to engage in your A activity. E for eliminate. Yes, that is very important. You should eliminate all the activities which are non-important, completely waste of time, and they normally occupy the 80% of your time. So this is how the time management works. I think in the A, B, C, D category, if you have understood that, the elimination part has become very important part of my life. And I actually am able to spare almost 20% of my time with more of thinking and getting away from all kind of papers or files, or let's say even emails. So normally, like it's when I get up at 7, uh, I find between 7 to 10, I find an hour or half an hour where I could focus on thinking and planning the day. So I would find something from the last day, the previous day, which was unfinished or was not meticulously done, and the brainstorming would be done in that morning hours to come up with the idea and how to sort of improve upon the process throughout the day. So this is normally what I follow as my time management process. That is making the A, B, C, D, E method work, and to create discipline to start immediately to work on A1 task till it is not completed.
So how do you tend to establish a relation with the students? Being the vice chairman of Kanpur Institute of Technology, how do you make yourself available to them?
So the college management is which we foster positive relationships with the students, create college environments more conducive to learning, and meet students' development, emotional and academic needs. I myself is available for any sort of direct or indirect communication with the students or student group. That gives me a real 360-degree feedback of the students and procedures, which later help me in drafting student-centric policies. We have a ERP portal, student uses them, and they can put their testimonials, suggestions, and even complaints, which are addressed the best possible by the concerned department authorities. Students use emails in case the matter is a bit sensitive. Sometimes they use uh, confidential as a subject on line in the email, so that it comes directly to me, and the identity of the student is always kept confidential when he has stated it, he wanted it to be confidential. So the very subject point is addressed rather than individual, I would say. And yes, we have also created a group of students whom I meet regularly on the first day of first week of Monday, and this group of 35 to 40 students meet me inside a closed door room where no one else is present, and they are open to share anything about anything to improve the overall health of the organization, the to reduce the difficulties or challenges being faced by the bureaucratic processes, if there are any inside the organization. And over the years, the students have gained confidence in that closed door meeting, closed room meeting, and they have started coming out with all possible problems, and also they suggest solutions. And then I take it entire month to keep on addressing those issues and solving their problem. Yes, in the interim, if they find anything which has come up and needs an immediate attention, they would drop a mail, and that would also be taken care of. So I am myself, as a college management, as a vice chairman of the organization, I am very sort of open for discussion with the student and the student bodies. And we had been taking care, I think, and we have reduced the problems to almost minimize the problems being faced by the students inside the organization. I normally see that now in those meetings, students, rather than sharing the problems, they come up with the ideas of how to enhance the learning skills of the students. So that itself shows that the positivity has been created over the years, and the challenges have been taken care of.
What are the qualities which over the year have helped you creating a brand name for Kanpur Institute of Technology?
So the very basic quality is sticking to the core values. Branding is what all comes next, and uh, with let's say we have been achieving a lot, and we also had to share it with the public, to the masses, so that they are well aware of what our achievements, what our students' achievements, what our alumni achievements are there. Faculty researches are there. So all this we had been doing it in terms of branding. We are present in almost all digital and social media platforms, and we have been highlighting our achievements. With a history of 15 years now, we have carved a good name in the field of education in the northern India, for professional courses of engineering, management, and pharmacy, computer applications, and now even fine arts and fashion technologies. So our 5,000 plus alumni, I would call them the real brand ambassadors, uh, who are representing KIT as their alma mater for both offline and online. And apart from that, yes, 2,000 students, their parents, their relatives, the happy family of faculty members, staff, students, alumni, completes the sort of 360-degree members of the family. And we had been very focused in creating that brand, which is now old enough, good enough, and reputed enough in the education sector to so that the students can build up their trust over us.
What
Uh,
goals
we
do you,
Sorry, yeah, please.
yeah. So, what goals do you have in your mind for your institute for the next few years?
Uh, my goal is to make my students' goal achievable. I would say my goals are what students' goals are. So that feedback which we get from the student, we turn them to our goals, and we are looking to be the leading institute in not just UP, but in entire North India. We are already ranked very highly by various news agencies, like Times of India, The Week, magazines, Outlook, India Today, as a leading brand in education sector in Kanpur as well as UP. We have top-notch ranks in North India as well. Yes, but we want to be a leader in entire North India, and for that we'll have to really work hard. Uh, we'll have to take care uh, uh, of the interest of the students, and I'm sure with the students getting imparted with the knowledge through a very well thought teaching pedagogy, we'll be able to achieve that. Apart from academics, I would also lay a very strong emphasis on the overall development of a well-rounded personality of our students, with both professional and emotional maturity to take up the challenges in the chosen profession and to contribute to the development of the society. Placements are already there. Placements are training and placements are the highly focused areas, had been the focused area for last many years. And the increasing of the employability of the student had we have come up with the strategies to increase the employability to their speaking skills, to their English speaking skills, communication skills, and that these are the focused areas for the next few years, so that we can we can make their students' dreams achieved. And yes, that those are our dreams too.
Any suggestions you would like to give the current youth and the aspiring students?
Yes, think bigger than the material wealth alone. There are great riches inside of you. If you can invest in your inner wealth, I think it could really help you lead by example and live up to the responsibility that has been placed on your shoulders. The future of the nation, and in many ways, the future of the world, is influenced by the choices that you make now. This is, I think, would be my only message to youth and all aspiring students.
So tell us about your achievements and your institute's achievement in the education industry and the journey to achieve it.
So my achievements had been primarily in last 15 years have been quite focused to the achievements of I would say the students, the organization. Yes, but individually when I started my my education, yes, I got into IIT Kanpur. That was, I would call it, one of my achievement, and I'm proud of. And that helped me in two ways. One is that I learned what I wanted to learn, and secondly is I also was able to create a network of IIT alumni. So now I have friends, or let's say alumni, IIT alumni from in lots of organizations in different sectors. In uh, many of them are at the top-notch positions of uh, of the industry, of industrial platforms, or let's say bureaucracy, or in the government jobs. So all this, I think, had been helping me in creating that network which was required to promote Kanpur Institute of Technology as a brand leader in the entire UP. Apart from that, yes, I had also focused myself to enhance my skills by learning various online courses. In the period of COVID-19 lockdown, also I did a couple of online courses from educational portals, and they normally my uh, I mean, execution process is that if I get into something, I would like to learn the thing myself first and then delegate it to someone else, so that I am able to monitor it in a better way. So I did a couple of courses on digital marketing, Facebook marketing, and Google marketing in this lockdown period also. So I would say that yes, this institute has helped me in creating or enhancing my knowledge and my skills. And I think we had the institute as well as myself had been complementing each other in creating that environment of learning skills.
So, being the vice chairman of KIT, how do you strategize about the key programs and the plans for marketing and administration of your institute?
Our entire focus of marketing is very student centric. We look at the areas where any student or any aspirant would like to delve into it. Uh, what he would like to see in our marketing campaigns, or what kind of campaigns he would like to understand, or what kind of achievements he would like to see. So yes, we had been taking feedback from the students as well as aspirants who come for admission, and uh, they actually share us with what we have to do in terms of marketing. But marketing, I would say, is uh, my guru, sort of, who had been in the marketing. He always said that marketing is nothing but listening to the market. So we had been very focused in understanding what the market would say, and for us, the market is our student, because I've already shared that they are the clients and they are the customers. So servicing their needs and understanding their needs had been the prime focus, and that had been the base of the marketing also. So we understand that uh, they look for quality education, they look for highly qualified faculty, their infrastructure and placements, and the ranking of the organization, the ranking of the institution by different bodies. And we had been continuously focused on primarily three things, I would call it: academic brilliance, placement excellence, and awards and honors. We have been ranked by Times of India as the number one B school in Kanpur. The Data Quest has ranked us second among private colleges, engineering colleges in Kanpur. India Today has ranked us 40th best private engineering college in North India. The Week has ranked us 28th best private engineering college in North India, out of probably thousands of engineering colleges in North India, or let's say India. So there would be almost 20,000 engineering colleges probably in entire nation, and achieving these kind of ranks at a location which is in Kanpur in Uttar Pradesh. I think the journey had been remarkable, and this is because we could actually uh, place our brand in such a way that it caters the need of the students, the aspirants who look for admissions, as well as it also uh, vets the students who come with their dreams, that their dreams would be achieved, and that is where our focus of marketing is.
So that is it. Thank you so much for your valuable time.